I bet you don't know that I was just like you. I was so young, yet old. The rules just weren't for me. And I'm still proud to live loud. No one's gonna tell me how, 'cause I don't care what the man has to say. Everybody's got their own way. If you're living free, sing it with me. We're taking them down, 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 you'll see. Rebel, 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 rebel. It's all rebel, rebel on. Rebel child, you know. Take control. Rebel, 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 rebel. It's all rebel, rebel on. Na 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 na. Still got that tattoo on my hand, gives a little shout to Uncle Sam. I was proud then, wouldn't do it again, but still linked up today. And I'm still proud to live loud. No one's gonna tell me how, 'cause I don't care what the man has to say. Everybody's got their own way. If you're living free, sing it with me. We're taking them down, 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 you'll see. Rebel, 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 rebel. Let's all rebel, rebel on. Rebel child, you're not alone. Take control. Rebel, 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 rebel. Let's all rebel, rebel on. Na 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 na. I turned it around, but I'm standing tall for the rebel in us all. Rebel, 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 rebel. It's all rebel, rebel. Rebel child, you're not alone. Take control. Rebel, 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 rebel. It's all rebel, rebel. Na 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 na. Rebel on.
Yeah, Kelly Carvin.
Thanks.
Way to start the morning. I love that. Let's put that right next to your orange juice and coffee if you were just waking up. Kelly Carvin, what's going on?
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
Thank you.
Everybody knows Art All Night is this weekend, and if you don't know, you must be living under a rock or in a rock or in a cave somewhere. Art All Night, Saturday, 3 o'clock until Sunday afternoon at 3. Kelly Carvin is going to be performing there. How about a little bit of background bio on who you are?
Well, my name is Kelly Carvin. I am from Trenton. I've actually attended Art All Night almost every year that I've been around. So this will I think this is my 4th year. I love it. It's an awesome time every time. I always tell all my fans, I'm like, you gotta go, you gotta go.
And you're definitely building a great fan base. I had the opportunity to listen to some of your music yesterday afternoon, and fantastic stuff. How long have you been playing?
About 6 years.
And you were moved to try music by?
Well, I was kind of a rebel when I was younger, and I got kicked out of the high school I was in. I went to an alternative school, and that's where I met this teacher, Mr. Steele, and he kind of was like, Kelly, if you want to sing, you want a band, you got to play guitar. So I picked up guitar then, and that was when I was 18, so ever since then. Female
guitar players that had bands usually have some angst. You have some, I'm sure?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Can you tell me?
But listen, you're going to be back on later on and play a couple more songs with us, right?
Yeah.
Look forward to it. We'll learn a little bit more about Kelly Carvin in a few minutes. Appreciate it. Rebel, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
We're going to bring some people that are connected to you, Joe Kuzemka, Anthony Coluccio. Step on in. You slide on out here. We'll get the 2 organizers or main players in the Art All Night event coming up this weekend.
Let's take one more chair. Yep.
Man, how can you guys not be a success with talent like that? And I know there's a whole bunch of artworks going to be presented this year. How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Yeah?
Yeah, doing good.
Yeah. The big night's coming up. Big 24 hours coming up. How are you guys feeling?
The tired is not set in yet. The tired really won't set in until after the event. You know, at this point, it's kind of like, you know, we're running on coffee and Red Bull. Yeah. And you know,
there's a song there, right?
Yeah, Kelly, make sure you write down those lyrics right there. But yeah, we're prepping the building now. We got lighting going in. We have electric going in. We have banners being hung, and we're getting ready for the big day this weekend. Saturday, 3 p.m. It's clear throughout the night until Sunday, 3 p.m.
Today, the next 3 days are the big push. I mean, if you went over there right now and looked at the building, you wouldn't see a whole lot. But by Saturday, it's going to transform into something spectacular.
How anxious are you guys?
You know what? I think from my perspective, I'm actually pretty calm. I mean, this has been mine and Anthony. It's our 6th year for Art All Night. It's our sixth year together with Art All Night. Right. You know, there's we're a little anxious, but I think we've been through it before. So at this point, you know, I think we'll get a little more anxious come early Saturday, when, you know, when the final touches need to be put all together.
Now you have an iron pour. Talk about that. What is that?
Go ahead.
Well, Abominag International Arts Collective, who was with us in 2010, they performed an iron pour live on site for the attendees to watch. If you haven't seen one, it's a sight to behold. It's really quite spectacular. And we were lucky enough to convince them to come back and join us again this year. So they will be performing a live iron pour on site sometime between 9 a.m. and 2 a.m. They'll be doing multiple pours. And again, it's really a sight to behold. And they will also be pouring commemorative Art All Night medallions that will be for sale at Art All Night. So you will literally see them pour those medallions. You will see them drop them in the water to cool those medallions, and then you'll be able to go right to the Art All Night retail table and purchase those same medallions.
Now, the one great thing about this event is that anyone can present a piece of work, right?
Yeah. We like to pride ourselves on saying that, and we use this term quite a bit, anyone from refrigerator art to top professionals can submit a piece of art. It's totally free to submit. The artist has the opportunity, if they choose, to sell their piece. It's just a great thing. One of the things that we like about that part of the event is, I always like to say, is that you can get a 5-year-old kid doing a paper plate drawing and be mounted up on our walls for.
That's what my art looks like.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, for 15,000 people to see right next to a top professional's piece.
And he's not kidding either. I mean, we've seen paper plates in there where kids have drawn on it, and you know, it's no less important and no less visually impacting than a professional piece of art.
And how many pieces of art?
Well, in the past we've had over 900, and we're expecting over 1,000 this year.
Yeah.
And when's the last day? Is it that they come and go on that they can present something, or
no? Actually, our art submissions are this Friday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and then again on Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 2.
Okay, so you got plenty of time, and you still.
And the one thing I do want to make a note about is that we strongly suggest that anyone who's looking to submit a piece of art, and we would love to have everyone who wants to submit something, to pre-register it online on the Art All Night website. That goes that's live until Thursday at 9 p.m. This is going to save you time. This is going to save us time. It's going to allow us to hang the art much quicker than we normally would. And that website is artworkstrenton.org/artallnight. And then if you just hit how to submit your art button, you'll be able to find the form where you can submit your artwork online and pre-register it.
More than 12,000 people came here last year?
13,000 last year, yep.
Fantastic stuff. And it grows and it grows. Let's talk about some of the entertainment. Where does the entertainment come from?
Our entertainment comes from pretty much all over the place. I mean, the majority of our music is Trenton-bound people, Trenton-based people. We try to keep it pretty local. I know Kelly, again, from Trenton, she's going to be performing. A band called Honolulu is also a Trenton-based band. They're going to be performing.
Paul Plummerai, who's an Art All Night regular and Trenton guitar legend, is going to be one of the headliners in the outdoor stage again. Kripke 5, who's another really well-known Trenton band that we're excited to have this year. We've got 30 bands on 2 stages, so it's really and we cover everything. I mean, it's not just rock and roll. It's just rock and roll to jazz to blues, you know, gospel. We actually have our first gospel act performing at 10 a.m. Sunday morning, Cynthia White, which is really exciting for us. It's always something that we've wanted to have. I mean, the city of Trenton has such a strong faith-based community, and you know, that we always kind of wanted to have that gospel presence there, and we're excited to be able to have that this year.
That sounds wonderful. Let's also talk about the food. The food's gotten better, right?
The food's gotten incredibly better. This year we have over 20 food vendors coming in this year. It's our biggest ever. Unfortunately, we're actually having to turn people away. We're getting so big with it. And again, basically, mostly all Trenton-based Stace of Cakes will be there.
You got a cupcake person there.
Yes, the Trenton Kebab House will be there.
Trenton
Cool.
Social.
Trenton Social
Love
will be
it.
there. TC has been a great supporter of our event.
The Green Empanada will be serving empanadas.
Okay.
There's a new food truck in Trenton called Kiss the Chef,
Okay.
which will be joining us for the first time this year, which is kind of exciting. They'll be doing barbecue,
Great.
pulled pork sandwiches, stuff like that, which, for me is kind of heavenly because as you can see, I let my
Yeah, you're
share
really
barbecue.
working. Yes. I'm telling you, if you haven't been to Art All Night, please go. It's one of the greatest events in the city of Trenton, and it keeps getting better and better and better. I'm telling you, in spite of a lot of negative things going on in the city of Trenton, there are a lot of wonderful things and wonderful people here that want to see the city do well and succeed. Anthony Coluccio, Joe Kuzemka, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having us on.
All right, you guys take care.
You too.
Listen,
Can
let's.
I say one thing?
You sure can.
About what you had just said about the negative press Trenton gets. I know people, everything read in the paper about all the negativity going on in the city of Trenton, crime and all that. The one thing I just want to say to people out there that may be hesitant to come into the city to see this event now is in its 6th year. We started out with about 1,500 people. We're up to 13,000, 14,000.
We're going to go for 15,000 this year.
And we're going for
right.
15,000, 16,000 this year. In the 6 years that this event has been on, and we have police coverage and security there and everything, we have not had to utilize any of those services in the 6 years that this event's been going
People
on.
need to realize that the larger the crowd, the safer the environment.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Exactly.
So we police ourselves when we at these events. We keep an eye out what's going on. Come on out, June 16th to June 17th, from 3 to 3, Art All Night, 24 hours of excitement, fun, art, and love. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Al.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Yep.
Always a pleasure.
All right. Let's do Raissa. How about you? You want to do Joanne? I thought we could do Raissa. We're going to do Joanne?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do Joanne. And then we'll do Raissa Walker. And then we'll and then we'll get some more music by Kelly Carvin and finish up with the garden event from the island.
I don't know if you want this.
Joanne Scofield, how are you?
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks for
here.
coming by. So you're here to talk about a wonderful I Am the Community event that you've helped out with Isles, right?
Yes, this is our little show and tell piece.
I think you're going to have to move this into view.
Okay.
Show and tell.
This is awesome.
You like that?
Okay, you do the talking and I'll do this.
Actually, you could put it in between us, and then it would kind of create a focal point. There you go. Thank you.
There we go. So talk about your art piece here.
So this project is part of our creative activities in the Isles evening program, which is part of Isles YouthBuild, which is an alternative high school for kids, and they learn construction trades and get a high school diploma at the same time. So it's after-school program, voluntary, and we try to focus on life skills, introducing the kids to new experiences, and my personal favorite thing to do is self-expression and creativity, and getting them involved in the community through creative projects.
So it's a communication piece, sort of.
Absolutely.
So, and how did you put this all together, and what did you do to
Okay,
construct
this
this?
particular piece is called the I Am the Community Mural. We worked with Mr. Clifford Ward, who is a sculptor in residence at the Grounds for Sculpture, and his specialty is plaster mask and working with plaster bandage. I wanted the kids, because they are in the community, they are literally in the mural. They went to the studio, they did casts of their hands and their faces, and then we drove around Trenton. We took pictures of places that meant something to them, places they liked, places they didn't like, and we created a montage of images that express their vision of where they live and what they think about it.
And this is going to be unveiled.
It's going to be unveiled at City Hall on Friday from 3 to 4. We like to acknowledge the kids and their work in a formal way. It's also going to be at Art All Night.
I love it.
We're just going to pick it up and drive it over there. We are looking for a permanent home because it's such a huge piece. It's what, 15 feet.
Okay.
We did a mural last year, a peace mural that's in the Roebling Center downtown. That was just as big, so that was good. So we do these projects, and then we want everyone to see them. Also, as part of our celebration on Friday, we also did a renovation project at the Westward Recreation Center, where the kids went in, we painted, we cleaned it up. It looks wonderful. So we're going to acknowledge the kids for their work at the Westward as well on Friday.
And is it what you envisioned it would be?
And better.
Really?
Absolutely. It's always a surprise to me what comes out.
How's that? That good?
And it's very interesting because you all were talking about the paper plates next to the professional. That's what I love about our program. You can do a paper plate and that's your level. You can be a very sophisticated artist. It's all inclusive. It's whatever you want to contribute to the piece.
When these clients get to YouthBuild and Isles,
yes,
what's their greatest challenge?
They have a lot of challenges. They've been thrown out of schools. They've been incarcerated, some of them, financial problems, learning disabilities. They come with a lot of obstacles that they have to work through.
They come with anger?
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. Whatever that is on that scale when you have tremendous challenges in your life, you bring that to the table.
And how is it that you relate to them?
How does the art relate to them?
How do you relate to them?
Well, how do I relate to them? I mean, they...
Even if you're speaking through art, how does that connect?
Well, this is a way of giving form to all those feelings, and it creates an outlet. And if you know what it is and you can see it, then you can make some choices about how you want to channel it. If you have no self-awareness and you don't know where you are, I think there's an expression, if you're angry, you can't find your place in the world. So if we try to channel all of these emotions and feelings and drives and whatever, and we put them out in a creative project and we have a dialogue about it, then that will begin the self-awareness process, and then what choices can a person make based on what they're bringing to the table.
And do you have your own personal message that you deliver to them?
Well, my message is art saves lives. And I tell my students that creativity is, and their self-expression is one of the most important things that they can allow themselves to explore. And once they know who they are, then they can make better decisions.
Fantastic stuff. Fantastic. So the unveiling's at City Hall on Friday.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. And then if you really want to check it out, go to Art All Night, and it'll be presented there on Saturday.
It's going to be there for 24 hours.
And then where's it going to be?
It's a mystery.
Maybe we could talk and we can get it permanent home and artworks possibly.
Absolutely. I would love that.
We could talk, definitely.
We walked around City Hall to see if there was a permanent home there, but all the walls are granite, and there's just no place for, So anyway, yes, we're open to suggestions for where this can have a home.
Fantastic stuff. We always appreciate what ISLES does. ISLES and YouthBuild, one of the most fascinating organizations in the city of Trenton.
Thank
you. You know what? They just get the job done. They just get the job done. And listen, Marty and Liz and everybody that works at ISLES, this city would be in a much worse place without that organization. So we thank you.
You're welcome. I do want to acknowledge my partner, Mr. Stacy, who runs Stacy Heading, who runs the evening program with me. And if it wasn't for him, these things would never be shown in the community.
I hear you.
He works it. He knows who to call.
He does.
He
calls me
gets
too
it
much.
done. He gets it done. So thank you, Stacy.
Thanks, Stace. You're listening to Live with LA, Joanne Scofield. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We're going to get Kelly Carvin to come in and do a song, and then we're going to have Raissa Walker, the new chairperson from the Trenton Democratic Committee. All right? Can we do that?
Yep. Hold on 1 second.
I think a lot of people are waiting to hear Kelly do another song.
They are.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, so, Joanne, right? Yeah, Joanne was talking about how sometimes we can repress anger and all that. So I wrote this song called Pain, and you can find it on YouTube. There's a video for it. And I'll be performing at 5 p.m. on the indoor stage. I say my soul, and it's something that I can't ignore, 'cause my words mean something to me. And I know it's time that I gotta leave the past behind to live now, to walk around in yesterdays. When the swore I'll fall in love again, but it's comforting me, feels like home. And I never fall in love with pain, and got me calling back again. I never fall in love with pain, but you seep right through my skin. I never fall in love with pain, but it sure feels good tonight, tonight, tonight. I'm gonna give it away, yeah. I'm fine, I fly high, lose myself in the rhythm, I home crash, but falling never felt so fast. Oh, I'm down, it's my chance, see myself from another glance, and oh no, I'm not who I wanna be. When the swan I'll fall in love again, but it's comforting me, feels like home. And I never fall in love with pain, you got me crawling back again. I never fall in love with pain, but you seep right through my skin. I never fall in love with pain, but it sure feels good tonight, tonight, tonight. I'm gonna give it away. I've never wanted this before, but I'm used to hanging low to a pain that's long ago. And I never fall in love with pain, you got me calling back again. I never fall in love with pain, but you seep right through my skin. I never fall in love with pain, but you sure feel good tonight, tonight, tonight. I'm gonna give it tonight, tonight, tonight. I'm gonna give it away. That's how you put the video up there.
You're building your fan base here. I appreciate it. Okay, we're going to bring in Raissa Walker. We'll have you back in a minute. Kelly's going to do at least one more song by herself, and then I think she and Pup Bolding are going to try to get together and do a Marshall Tucker song. So, sounds good. Raissa Walker, how are you?
Well, good morning. How are you?
Thank you for showing up. I think this is your first interview since you've been selected as the new chairperson for the Trenton Democratic Committee.
It's my first webcast. How about that?
That's
my first
wow. Not the first interview, huh? Somebody beat me to the punch. They didn't beat me to the story, though. So.
No, you did. They did not.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I'm glad you could be here. And we kind of like laid the ground rules, and I'm going to stick to them because my integrity is at stake here.
God bless you. Thank you.
So you had a meeting the other evening at Trenton Social, and they selected you as the new Trenton Democratic Committee chairperson.
Yes, I was.
What does that hat look like? Feel like?
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
The Trenton Dems are under intense scrutiny. There's a lot of upheaval
Mm-hmm.
Based on some recent developments, and it just felt right to me to try and step into that void and try and fix some things that were broken.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's why I'm here.
And how do you sit down and decide what's at the top of the list in terms of repair and renovation and restructure?
First thing at the top of the list is the missing elect reports.
Mm-hmm.
That is the most important piece as a statutory requirement. By law, we are required to file those reports quarterly. They have
Mm-hmm.
not been done. So that's my first order of business, very clearly.
Mm-hmm. You had a chance to take a look at what exists right now in the Trenton Democratic Committee?
Yes.
If that's the top issue, can you name some other ones that
Sure.
you're working on?
I spoke to my platform when I gave my speech. My platform is very simple. The Democratic Party is about inclusion, and it's about reaching out to people who may be disenfranchised, people who don't have a voice, and trying to be that voice. So what I am trying to do is reach out to folks to get them involved, to identify civic-minded individuals so that they will step up and be committee people.
Mm-hmm.
We have, at this point, 39 vacant committee seats.
It's incredible.
39. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. And I want to be able to reach people. And the committee folks are the first line of defense. They're the first folks that people actually can touch and feel and see how this democratic process works. And we want to bring more people into that fold. You have to re-engage the community, and our strength is our people. That's our people. And if we don't touch them, if we don't tell them that, we're here, we can do this, we can help you. We can do things like call City Hall and try and get the grass cut. Utilize us in that way. In the past, historically, the committee person was one of the most important people in your community. They were, like I said, the first line of defense. Those are the folks you call to get stuff done. And we want to go back to that model. We want to be able to let people know that we are here, we are useful, we are effective, and we want to help. Secondly, I have a few.
Because I got the big apathy question in a minute. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh well, that's an issue. Secondly, I'd like to reach out to all the newly elected committee people and let them know, you can touch me. I'm here. This is not about me. It's not about me at all. And if I thought someone could come in and be more effective, I'd step aside in a minute because it's not about me. It's about getting the work done.
You talked a minute ago about the filing the reports.
Yes.
Whose responsibility is that?
Filing the reports, it is the responsibility.
Is it incumbent upon you getting it done?
Well, actually, yes, as the head
Chair.
of the committee, yes, absolutely. And in the past, it's been the responsibility of the head of the committee. And they work in conjunction with the treasurer to get those reports done. For whatever reason, and I can't speak to why, but they have not been done in the past, since 2008, I believe. The last financial filing was in 2007. Wow. And that's problematic. That's very problematic. And that's, like I said, the first order of business to address.
You talked about inclusion. And I'll tell you, the one thing I hate about, and I wrote about it yesterday, and some people got mad, and I'm calling them the way that I see them, and we need to lose this agenda of it's our turn now. And I hear people say it all the time, or it's a brown city, or it's chocolate city, or it's whatever. I mean, it's such crap, and I'm so sick and tired of it. We need to get back to realizing that we are one people in this city, and we're all connected. And if you want to, believe in that crap that people are selling you, because someone might call you a name and Uncle Tom, listen, I'm way beyond that. I'm way beyond that. I want to live next door to people, I don't care who they are, that have the same agenda as I do. I want a safe city. I want my kids to grow up here and go to a good school. I want a great education system. If you think that's about being chocolate or white or whatever, you are mistaken. We are one people, and I don't care what black person says what thing about me. I don't care. I'm speaking as a human being, and I'm a human being first, and I got that right. What Trenton needs is for Martians to attack, so we can all realize that we're in this together. That's the problem. Everybody wants to run to the black and white thing, and we're struggling with the same thing. We want to be able to call City Hall, and I can say we now because I live in the Burg, call City Hall and say, come pick up my trash, come cut the grass. That's everybody's concern. Why does our education system suck? We're the last. We're last in the state of New Jersey. If we don't fix the education piece, we're tanked. We're not going anywhere. That's simple. And here's the basic. Learn to read. We don't have a reading initiative. I went to Mayor Mack and said, you know what? You need to be the education mayor. Everywhere you go, you need to talk about education. He doesn't take any. He says, listen, the guy doesn't take any suggestions. But we need to start the one building block, put the one brick in the ground. Learn to read. It's the key to everything. Whether you're going to become a musician like Kelly Carvin, you have to learn how to read music, read whatever. But you have to learn how to read. So how do you get through this apathy and change the tone of this, we're a black city and, you know, white people be damned? Because let me just say this to people. They are such a key component to the city. They run the art all night. They contribute to Trenton African American Pride Festival. They gave more money than my black brothers and sisters last year. So let's set the record straight about that. The black people I went to, a lot of them said no. The white people I went to, a lot of them said yes, and why not? It's going to strengthen this city. I'm so sick of some people, I'm telling you. You can call me whatever you want.
Well, clearly, you're sick. You're sick and tired. I can
Go
tell.
ahead. How do you wait to... Somebody give me some cold water.
I know, I got some water. You want some?
Or a Valium. How do you wait to the apathy and that chocolate city thing?
Let me say this. This is a diverse city. It has always been a very diverse city. I am a native Trentonian. And I moved away because of the educational issues in this city. I grew up in Pennsylvania. I went to Pennsbury High School. I graduated from Pennsbury High School. It is unfortunate that we lose our people because we have such issues. And I think, like someone like me, I came back because I have such love for Trenton. This is my home. I've been here. I've spent all of my adult life here. And I think there are more people that think like me, that see that this is inclusive, it's diverse, than people that think differently.
I hear you.
And what happens most of the time is people don't speak up. And that's the problem. When good people do nothing, that's when bad things happen. So I think we have to engage people more, give people a voice, let them see this is not just about black or white or brown or yellow. I mean, I don't care if you can be my next door neighbor and assist me and I assist you. I don't care if you're purple. And I think most people believe that, but I think a lot of folks don't necessarily voice it. So I think your belief is not crazy. You're not out of order. I think most people think like you. It's just like you said, there's a level of apathy. And just people are so involved in their own life, they don't necessarily think of the larger picture. And that's what we have to bring people out of their shells and get them more engaged in their community so they can understand what they add to the community. It just betters everything for everyone else. So, yeah, it's a level of apathy. I got you. I understand. And I believe me, I'm no swami or guru who's going to be able to change all of that. But I think when we meet people where they are, and try and talk to them and bring them out of their shell, I think that may help.
I hope it does.
I hope it does.
I hope it does. And I believe that you will help in moving this city in a better direction and moving the Democratic Party in a better direction. At least I hope that you do.
That is my sincere wish.
Our prayers are definitely with you.
Thank you. I appreciate I'm going to need them.
Raissa Walker, I stuck to our deal. Listen, Bernard McMullen's coming up from the Island Civic Association.
Thank you so much.
And then we're going to have some music, some more music from Kelly Carvin and Pup Bowling, and we'll call it a night. But listen, here's another great story. I'm telling you, man, when I got this email last week, I was like, yep, we're moving in the right direction. This weekend is just packed with things to do. As we said, we have Art All Night. We have the Island event, the Garden event, and we have something called Platinum Dads, which recognizes fathers in the city of Trenton and Mercer County who are doing what dads are supposed to do and doing heroic things as fathers. They're being honored with a luncheon or a brunch in Hamilton on Saturday morning, and some wonderful things going on this weekend and in the city of Trenton. Bernard McMullen, how are you?
Very good. Good to see you, Ellie.
I can talk to this guy about education.
Absolutely.
Listen, what's going on with our education system? And then we will get around
to that.
But I
want to do that
I have to talk about education.
Absolutely.
Because I think everybody or most people should know that that's going to be the thing that rebuilds the city.
Absolutely. It's the basic, what needs to be done in the city. People move into Trenton, and if people move into any city, and they look and say, what's going to happen to my kids if I have kids? Are they going to be educated? I've raised 4 children here in Trenton. 3 of them graduated from Trenton Public Schools, as many people may know, and as I know you know.
Oh, let me say, you have a connection to Trenton?
I have a connection to Trenton Public Schools. I had the honor and challenge of serving on Trenton School Board for, I guess, 6.5 years. I got off about 6 years ago. It was the hardest job I ever could imagine. And we were making some progress. We backslid a little bit, but that's true across the nation. My job and doing other things is I evaluate school programs around the country and educational initiatives. Trenton suffers from the same issues that many school districts suffer from. We have a particular issue here, as you know. We're at the bottom of the rankings right now, and there's no reason we should be. You're right. We need to get kids to be able to read by the end of grade 3. We need a reading initiative around that topic. In addition, we need to be able to convince families and kids that going to school every day, all the time, and doing the best they possibly can is what's going to be the ticket to being successful here in Trenton or wherever else they might go. Yep. It's got to be the top agenda. And I echo your things. We have to have an education mayor. The mayor has actually little to do with schools other than appoint school boards, but he certainly or she certainly has the bully pulpit to say this is what we need to do.
They have to. And about 6 weeks ago, I wrote a column about do we have a summer reading initiative, and I was hoping that some teacher would email me or call me and say, you know what, I'm going to put that in motion on my own. Right. Man, this gap that when kids get out of school in June and then go back to school in September, those weeks and couple months in between, man, when their minds are doing basically nothing, are so valuable. It's like you learn up to June, and then you shut it off, and then you start learning again in September. And we know that we have to change that education model, right?
Well, it's even worse than that, because we know that the research shows that if you're a middle class kid and you leave at the end of September, end of June for summer break. You come back in September. You start just about where you were in terms of reading and math and what you know. But if you are a disadvantaged kid, kid who lives in the inner city, you lose perhaps 3 months, perhaps half a year's worth of education each year. So you start behind each time. It's sort of like taking 2 steps forward during the school year, take a step back, and then start again. This is why we have this achievement gap that goes on. It's a major contributor. Why does that happen? It's not having anything to do with being middle class or poor. It has nothing to do with the mind. It has to do with what your experiences are. So if you can go to a summer program, a reading program, things like that, if you can go off to the museums, if you can leave Trenton for a moment and go to the shore, do whatever it might be, you go on a family trip, that makes a difference. Parents in Trenton very often can't afford those things. That means we as a community have to provide those services. I know that Isles provides programs, other programs, other community initiatives, some churches. Here at Trinity Cathedral, we have a program for kids this summer. There's an art program going on up at at Ellerslie. We've got to get kids involved in those things to get their minds engaged. To say, look, learning makes a difference, and we're here to support your learning.
African Americans and urban dwellers have always known that education was a clear winner. When did the tide turn and we start turning our backs on education?
Well, I think we began this unfortunate process. As you know, you're well versed in the Abbott decision. That had great potential benefits for Trenton. However, in order to get the Abbott decision through back in when it finally was resolved in about the 1994, a little bit later than that, we had to go through 20 years of proving how bad we were. And so we developed the mentality of, we're awful, you need to help us. Well, after a while, we started to believe our own words. And it's really tough. I've talked with hundreds of teachers in the city who say, oh, it's a great place. But boy, I don't know what I'm going to do with these kids. This would be a much better school if we had kids who were here 30 years ago.
Right.
Well, and say that's like the dry cleaner who says, I'm sorry, I don't do synthetics.
Right.
You know, we have to be able to deal with the students where they are and put every day and make every minute count.
Yeah. I'm all for this.
Okay.
I'm all for this getting Trenton kids out of Trenton, man. They need to realize that there's another world out there, that there's an ocean 45 minutes away, and most of them will never see it by the time they graduated from high school. That there's Princeton, which is 15 minutes up the road, and you can go up there and stroll around all day, maybe buy a water or take water up there and just hang out and just window shop if you need to, or just walk around Princeton University.
Right.
We need to start getting kids out of Trenton for a while, out of all the hustle and the noise, and get them to some quiet places. The other thing is, we always honor those kids that do well, make the honor roll, good grades and everything. I want to start giving an award to the kid that gets to school every day.
Right.
Listen, if you're there, if you're not there, you can't be there for the miracle.
That's right.
But if you're showing up, man, something's going to get through. If you show up every day, something's going to get through it.
Exactly.
So you got to be there to get it.
Right.
So enough on education. Listen, I wasn't going to let this moment go by.
Well, you bring me back.
I'm the education. I'm going to become the education man.
Okay, that's good.
So you're having this island tour, garden tour?
Absolutely. We have an island tour, garden tour this weekend. Starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. Come by anytime between 10 and 3. On the island community is just north on Route 29, over near the Sunoco station.
I think everybody knows where the island community is. Right. It's a place that floods every other.
Well, not that often.
No, I just want to be joking. But I love this flooded with flowers. I thought that was very cute.
That's right. Well, we wanted to pay homage that. Yes, lo and behold, we do live next to the river.
Yes.
It is the great asset of living on the island. I've lived there for 30 years. We've had 4 floods. I've been affected by 2 of them. Okay. It's a scary moment when it happens, but it's not too bad. And we now have it down to a sort of a science and a routine.
The city doesn't.
Well, it's a training process, and we understand that. But the garden tour is to say, look, guys.
Wait. He could have cheated. He could have cheated from Doug's notes, but he didn't want to look at them.
You want to look at those. Well, the garden tour is it's got 14 beautiful gardens on it, plus probably another dozen of people who are not officially on the tour, but you'll see their gardens as well. Many of the people on the tour are offering their backyards as well as side yards and things like that. It's a fun time. It's about an 8 block stroll, but we'll have chairs sitting out on the riverbank where you can sit, bring a picnic lunch, we're easy.
Nice.
And you'll see some really beautiful gardens.
Now, there's some gardens that extended across the road, right?
Absolutely. Some of us have used every square inch on our own properties, and so we decided that the park needed a little help, so our gardens have spilled over onto the bank.
That's awesome.
And we welcome people to wander through, have a great time. Admission is $5. If anyone has any questions, they can reach me at 609-334-7027, and I can give you directions or any details you want. You'll see that it's a great place to live. It's one of the great mixed, diverse communities in Trenton.
It really
has been for years, and we're delighted. And I hope you're going to be there.
I'm going to stop by.
I sure hope so.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a great weekend for me, and I'm going to be just about everywhere.
And next year we're going to get Raissa on the tour. She's got a great garden.
There we go. I'm telling you, if find the time and go over to the island. If you've never been there, it's a fascinating part of the city, and I realize why a lot of people stay there in spite of the floods. It's just a beautiful place.
Absolutely. All the time.
Yeah. Bernard McMullen.
Hey,
always a pleasure.
Thanks, Elliot.
We're going to have you back to talk about some more education. Yeah.
Cool.
We're going to have Kelly Carvin come in here again. Really great talking to Bernard McMullen because he's an education guy, and if the city was smart, they'd call him in and ask him some questions. Yeah, let's talk a little bit. Get to know who Kelly Carvin is, since she's played 2 great songs already, and she's expanded her fan base by at least 10 or 20 people here.
At least.
Wait, don't knock it.
Well, I mean, the people in here, hopefully.
Yeah, these people, and I know people down there have been, tilting their heads outside and watching. So yeah. So you produced your own album, CD, right?
Yeah, I mean, between me and the band. I was working with a few different producers, and it didn't really work out. So then I went locally to Lance Reichert at QP Digital Sound, and I recorded there. And
you had to raise some money.
Yep, I did a Kickstarter, raised $2,000.
Well, that was pretty cool, right?
Yep. Yeah, it was awesome.
I think I read one of your comments. It didn't look good at one point, or it's going to be tough to do at some point. I guess the money had not been coming in. And
well, no, I had because Kickstarter you can do, it's fan funded, but you have to do it in a certain amount of time.
Right.
So I did 30 days, and my goal was 1,500, and I raised 2,000 in 30 days. But I raised the first 1,500 in the first 15 days.
Awesome.
So I reached my goal in half.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel?
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I can't thank my fans enough because I wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
Mm-hmm. So you played Stone Pony.
Yep. It's been a while. Miss it.
Bruce's spot, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize another great band, Southside Johnny, Asbury Jukes. Man, I'm telling you, if you want to hear a great band, and they always get left in the dark and the dust by Bruce, but Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes is and was a fantastic band that played the Stone Pony and played with Bruce for quite a bit too. But when I was in college,
Bruce used to open for them.
Yeah, when I was in college, man, Southside Johnny was the stuff, boy. So you've been playing at Auto Night for how many years? I
think this is the 4th year.
And
I know there was 1 year I wasn't there.
You have all your fans come out?
Yeah, they'll come out.
Yeah.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Indoor.
Indoors? You're inside,
indoor.
Huh?
I'll be acoustic this year.
Fantastic.
That's the video. If you go on YouTube.com, you can look up Kelly Carvin Paint, or if you just go to my website, kellycarvin.com, the video is right there. You can't miss it.
And what's this video?
And I recorded this in Scott's studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Downtown?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Exit 7A.
Exit 7A.
Great stuff, huh? He's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, he wanted to kill me because all these candles, there's wax all over the floor, so I had to scrub it off.
We're all connected this morning because we did my show for about a month down in his studio.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's been around for a while.
They're pretty professional too. So, let's talk about your music genre. Who are your favorite artists?
I really like Lady Gaga.
Okay.
Right now, I like Adele. I love Bob Dylan, Joni Mitchell, Led Zeppelin. I like all the older stuff.
Right.
But I do appreciate some of the artists today. I love John Mayer, Jason Mraz, Ingrid Michaelson.
Joan Jett, did you like?
Yeah, not my favorite, but I like her.
Yeah.
She got that edge going, But why is
how about the Pretenders? You like the Pretenders?
Yeah, but I don't really know that much.
Right.
But
yeah.
I love James Brown,
Cool stuff.
My musical.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I love jazz, classical, everything.
Fantastic stuff. So you're gonna play what next?
This is a new song that I wrote. I haven't recorded it yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's about love, I guess. Well, it's about when you don't really expect a relationship to kind of happen, and it kind of is, and you don't really know what to say.
Oh, it sounds
you didn't expect.
Sounds personal.
Yeah. Hopefully not too personal.
Kelly Carvin, go for it.
All right. So the song's called Speechless. Oops. You told me everything, your story and your dreams. Could I be the one to feel like a puzzle piece? You're asking me what love is. Do I wanna pick your fence, a dog, and 3 kids? You're questioning like it's gonna be more than nothing. Didn't see this coming, now it's my turn to talk. And I'm all tongue-tied if these words come out, but they come out right. There's gotta be a way to find the words to say. I'm trying, but I'm speechless, baby. Words are hard to find when you're running through my mind. I'm trying, but I'm speechless, baby. I said I'm brave and I'm bold, never do as I'm told. I'm perfectly unperfect, placed in the world. I think I know what love is. Something that you shoot for blindly and you can't miss. I'm rambling off the hip and probably blushing. Didn't see this coming, now it's my turn to talk. will they come out right? There's gotta be a way to find the words to say. I'm trying but I'm speechless, baby. Words are hard to find when you're running through my mind. I'm trying but I'm speechless, baby. I'm speechless, 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 speechless. Running through my mind and I'm speechless, baby. We can go round and round, but it's still unsettled. No right way to say that I care. My words are barely there, so why don't you kiss me? Kiss me. There's gotta be a way to find the words to say. I'm speaking, but words are hard to find when you're running through my mind. I'm trying, but I'm speechless, baby. I'm speechless, 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 speechless. Words are hard to find, and I'm speechless, baby. I'm speechless, 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 speechless. Running through my mind, and I'm speechless, baby.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Stick around. We're going to do one more before you leave, but we're going to have Pup Boulding sitting here for a minute. Come on up, Pup. It's not the battle of the guitars either. Just come on up. He's going to do a little song, and then we're going to end the show with Kelly and Pup doing Marshall Tucker song. I do know some of the words to that song. I like that song. Pup Boulding, how are you? We always have you on. You're always in the background playing music. I thought it might be a good time to talk a little bit about your background.
Oh, okay. Musician, local musician, Trenton. Played in a lot of bands in Trenton, local bands, Plex Band, traveled with some major artists, Nelly, Carl Thomas, Case. Did some stuff with Wyclef, did some stuff with just a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of City High.
What do you think, Kelly?
Oh, she's hot. Yes, yes, yeah.
So you guys are going to do something later on. Why don't you play something? This guy, let me tell you something. This guy can do it. Go ahead.
I'll just do a little piece. I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. And I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. And my friends wonder what is wrong with me, 'cause I'm in the days from your love, see. And I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go, can't let go. I can't let go, no, baby. I can't let go. No matter how hard I try, I got this thing for you, and I can't let go.
All right, Pup Boulding. Come on in, Kelly. You guys are going to try and do something together, right?
Yeah.
And listen, thanks for everybody. Thanks for all my guests. We're going to end it. You're not going to see my face again. Kelly Carvin, Pup Boulding, Bernard McMullen, Anthony Coluccio, Joe Kuzemka, Raissa Walker, and Joanne Scofield. I think that was everybody. Thanks for watching. This should be fascinating. It's all impromptu, but you guys have fun.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so song's pretty simple.
I'm gonna say mean man though instead of woman.
No.
Gonna take a freight train down the station low. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, the highest mountain. Jump off, roll down the road. Can't you see? Can't you see what that mean, man? Then I'm gonna be. Can't you see? Can't you see what that mean, man? Then I'm gonna be. I'm gonna find me hole in the wall. I'm gonna crawl inside and die. Gonna later now. Me no man never told me goodbye. Can't you see? Can't you see? Will that be me? Then I'm gonna be. Can't you see? Oh, baby, can't you see? Will that be me? Then I'm gonna be. Take it away. Going back to you now, as far as I can. I ain't never coming back. Take that southbound, I've been waiting, trying hard all night now. The train on a track. Can you see? Can you see? Will that be me? Then I'm gonna be. Can you see? Can you see? Will that be me? I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be southbound. I've been waiting, trying now. The train on a track. Can't you see? How can you see? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Well, that mean man, he's been a doing me.
Cool.